One name in the wrestling world that fans will never forget, even if he never steps in the squared circle again, is the straight-edge superstar CM Punk. Ever since his departure from WWE and the wrestling world entirely in 2014, he has been pretty much ignored in the history of WWE, and his matches are often not featured on the network or on their YouTube channel, which is a shame because he's had some pretty damn good ones. With him being back in the news lately for multiple reasons, what better time to look at the 10 best CM Punk matches in WWE history? Up first is an encounter that may have had a terrible ending but was a physical match that was during the height of CM Punk's run in 2011, his Night of Champions match against Triple H. This match ended with Triple H on top due to outside interference even though he was supposed to be face. Strange, but everything up to that was great. Even though this next match was the best on the card, it shouldn't have happened. Punk was requesting a match for the championship, and he really should have been in the title picture even if he lost the match. He was given the boot because of the Rock Cena match that was so good. He ended up facing The Undertaker in the Phenom's last good match. Another WrestleMania classic now, Punk vs Jericho at Mania 28. Jericho had turned heel after his return and was on his way to a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania against the former Cult leader. Although being in the middle of the card for a championship match, it completely stole the show and created some great rematches after it, including a Chicago street fight, which could have made this list as well. While not the best match between these two, Bryan vs Punk with AJ as the referee at Money in the Bank in 2012 was still a great match. AJ as the referee introduced a new element and new motive into the match as both men were after the former Divas champ. The match ended with Punk retaining the title. You know, when the name Jeff Hardy and ladder match are in the same sentence, it's going to be a great match with at least one near-death moment. Hardy's last pay-per-view match before his return at Mania, he made sure to go out with a bang against Punk. There were so many memorable spots in this match, including the infamous Swanton Bomb through the announcer's table. Back to technical masterpieces, and this was just that. Bryan vs Punk at Over the Limit, the first real meeting between the two indie darlings, was everything fans wanted it to be and more. It was as technical as Bryan vs Punk match sounds like it should be. Very, and these two tore the house down. Let's remember this is the main event of the show, and not, John Cena versus John Laurinaitis as the main event. That didn't happen. The Paul Heyman guys showdown finally happened at SummerSlam 2013, and it wasn't too far from match of the year. Punk had turned face and was ready to destroy Lesnar and Heyman for turning on him, and what followed was pure brutality, at least as much as you would get into with the PG era and all. It's a shame that these two never met in the ring again because this match was actually great. The best way to describe Punk vs Cena on Raw in February of 2013 is, oh my god, he hit a pile driver. CM Punk actually hit a pile driver in a WWE ring. This match was one of the, if not the greatest matches in Raw history. The winner of this match would have the opportunity to face The Rock at WrestleMania, and while the outcome may have soiled it for some fans with Cena winning, there is no doubt that this match shattered expectations for what was simply going to be another match on Monday Night Raw. The only match not in WWE and Punk's first 5-star match, Punk vs Samoa Joe, was everything indie wrestling personifies. Two guys getting in the ring, kicking the daylights out of each other for a full hour and leaving with wild fans and a standing ovation. The last match to be rated 5 stars in WWE and Punk's second 5-star match ever, this match was everything a wrestling match should be: John Cena vs CM Punk at Money in the Bank. Red hot after the pipe bomb promo, the match at Money in the Bank was helped by a hostile crowd and a hero-like welcome for Punk in Chicago. Punk walking out through the crowd with the title is one of the greatest moments in modern WWE history. And these were 10 of the best CM Punk matches ever. I hope you're all having a spectacular day. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Hub, and I'll see you later with more wrestling videos.